There you are. Hello, everybody. Welcome back for more Grand Theft Auto 5 online news. I'm the Missing Sock, and we're over at the LSIA airport, and we're going to check out some stuff around here in a moment. But yeah, there's a new Newswire today. Big news. Smugglers Run is now out. So Rockstar brought out a new Newswire for us on today, August 29th. And we'll go have a look and read through that. And we'll come back here and talk about some other things. So I did want to talk about that. So, we'll get right to the news for those people that want to hear about it. But I did want to say at the end of this video, after we get through that Newswire, we'll talk about some other things like Rockstar taking some money from some players, missing social club money, and some other mystery things like that are in the go, and some other Smugglers Run related things. Alright, so I'll see you guys back here in a minute. Yeah. So here is Rockstar's Newswire for today, Tuesday, August 29th. And this is called GTA Online Smugglers Run, now available. Should be maybe an exclamation point there. Grand Theft Auto Online Smugglers Run. That's a picture we seen the other day. Gives us an idea of what we're getting today. Alright, so ever been told the sky is the limit? Well, not anymore. It's time to elevate your criminal empire. Taking your assets and your profits is the only direction left to go. Straight up. Welcome to GTA Online Smugglers Run. Alright. Customizable hangar properties are the center for your new smuggling ring, complete with a complimentary Cuban 800. So you do get a complimentary Cuban 800 with your hangar. Optional living quarters, aircraft custom workshop, office, show floor, and aircraft storage. Stock it with a fleet of lovingly personalized aircraft. Take to the skies and don't come down until every cubic foot of Los Santos airspace has been brought under the control of a tax-exempt air freight business stretching from sea to shining sea. All right. And there's one of the smaller aircraft, which I'm surprised can bomb, but it can. Yep. Alright, smuggling business is full of opportunities for proactive CEOs, MC presidents, and VIPs, and a brand new hangar is just the starting point you need. So get yourself logged into the Free Trade Shipping Company app with the help of Nervous Ron. Acquire the cargo from high-demand narcotics to fine jewelry, and make the sale to eager buyers awaiting your airdrop delivery. Yeah, lots of Nervous Ron now. 7 new aircraft. The skies above Los Santos are about to get a lot more interesting. Everything from vintage dogfighters to miniature choppers to Cold War bombers are now in stock. And available at a special trade price for committed smugglers. These magnificent flying machines can be stored in your private hangar and customized using a range of options including engine and handling upgrades, countermeasures, liveries, weapons, bombs, and more with the investment in an aircraft workshop. You can even drop off any aircraft to your Pegasus inventory and display or store them in your hangar. You can even drop off any aircraft. I wonder if any of the above, but it says any, not any of the above. You can drop off any aircraft in your Pegasus inventory and display or store them in your hangar, allowing you to call them up as your own personal vehicle from the player interaction menu. Ooh, for personal vehicle from the player interaction menu, that looks good. Here's a look at all the new inventory available now at Elitist Travel and Warstock Cash and Carry. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, that kind of sounds like they're using like a CEO-like menu, and we haven't had those for planes yet, so that might be easier spawning. We'll have to wait and see. I have to get into it more to find that out for sure. Alright, so these are some of the new planes we've got. The Buckingham Alpha Z1, a Speedster's Dream, and a Smuggler's Preferred Getaway Racer. Engine, 4-cylinder, fixed pitch. Wing area, 66 square feet. Top speed is routinely fatal. Available from Elitist Travel. And the LF-22 Starling. One moment you're on the runway, slowly inching in position, wondering what all the fuss is all about. The next you're 220 feet in the air and rising a shrieking human speck on the front end of a blazing rocket trail, headed straight for the stratosphere. The LF-22 Starling packs of mounted rockets, optional homing missiles, and bombs for extra punch. Available for Warstock Cash and Carry. Alright, Mammoth Tula. Remember the kid who always had a multi-tool with him? Remember how popular he was? Well, if he had survived high school, there's only one set of keys he would have had in his fanny pack. The Tula is a quad-prop monster with VTOL and water landing capabilities. Oh, really? Space for turrets and bomb bay, and capacity for GTAO upgrades. Be prepared, available for Warstock Cash and Carry. There it is. So it's got the ability to land on water and VTOL landing, which would mean that it should be able to land like more or less vertically. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how good at it that is. The Nagasaki Havoc, in the world of tactical air support. Bigger is better, right? Wrong. Incredibly small and highly maneuverable. If the Havoc was any smaller, you'd have to stay on the ground and use a phone app to fly it. Throw the option for a machine gun upgrade and decoy flares, and you're going into any negotiations with a serious edge. Available from Elitist Travel. That's a tiny little helicopter. The Nagasaki Ultralight. What red-blooded American hasn't gazed at an eagle as it soars through an empty sky, refined by millions of years of evolution into the epitome of aerial dexterity and lethal precision, and wondered what could be more dignified, more transcendent? Well, now you know. Available from Latest Travel. The V-65 Molotok, and I think that's the kind of early MiG-looking jet fighters, but a lot of the early jet fighters kind of had that look with the open cone on the front nose. The poster child for brutalist military chic, the V-65 Molotok has been reproduced in juntas and dictatorships right across the developing world. And that's not just because of the lethal efficiency of its twin-nose mounted machine guns. It's because when you look this merciless, the battles won before you've even taken off. Available for more stock, cash, and carry. I've said it a couple times there. Western Rogue. To end the casual observer, the Rogue looks like a classic single-prop training aircraft, and that's exactly what you want them to think. Because with room for machine guns, missiles, anti-intercept countermeasures, and a full-size bomb bay, you'll have those casual observers running for any available cover. Available for more stock, cash, and carry. Yeah. And then we've got a new mode, Grand Theft Auto Online Motor Wars. So that's kind of cool. There's the weaponized Tampa, the pickup insurgent, and there's the dune buggy there. So I think this is basically, to some people, this is a player-unknown battlegrounds kind of thing for those that are familiar with that game, but with vehicles. So you're basically in a battle in a circle, and the circle gets smaller and smaller, forcing you to fight and fight until there's only one, I imagine. New adversary mode, Motor Wars, blending the adrenaline rush of Drop Zone with the Whoa, geez, we're in trouble today. Blending the adrenaline rush of Drop Zone with the claustrophobic tension of a match of penned in, this brutal adversary mode is a deadly scavenger hunt where second place is not an option. Up to 4 teams parachute into a periodically shrinking kill box, strewn with lethal assortment of guns, explosives, weaponized vehicles, work together to find a vehicle, and fight opposing teams in the shrinking map to survive and win. New cars Vapid Retinue and the Grotti Vision? I think it's supposed to be Vision, because Vision has no E on the end usually, but not sure. Your head may be in the clouds, but that doesn't mean you've forgotten the smell of burning rubber. Whether it's the seductive panache of Vapid Retinue or the ozone-burning brilliance of the Grotti Vision, there's a new something new in town to remind you that no matter how many air miles you rack up, nothing can replace the open road. So there is the Vision. Looks nice and sleek. Yep, nice. New apparel. So there's some new clothes for us. In this brave new world of low-duty, high-profit trade, you have to look the part. And no self-respecting smuggler would be seen dead or alive this season with the latest clothes and tattoos. So whether you're an urban pirate, a fighter ace, or you just need some thermal and night vision headgear for your next cargo sale, there's something new in town for you. And bonuses and more. Head up the Social Club's event page for details on the latest Discount Plus in-game clothing unlocks featuring the latest addition to the Rockstar Apparel collection at the warehouse. And stay tuned for details on our Smugglers thematic event and Social Club sweepstakes. So it sounds like they're going to have some more updates on some other things. And unfortunately, that's about all the details they gave us on here. But we go over to their the events here on the Social Club. And these are the 2 live ones. At the moment, third one there, they added, I loaded this up earlier and they didn't have these 2. So perfect, good, just in time for us. Okay, so there's the unlock new Rockstar tees. So right now they have the, simply log in at any point between now and September 4th to unlock these shirts. These 3 shirts, I should say. The black Rockstar camo tee, that's this one here, so you can't see it very well, but it's got a Rockstar logo on black camo, or a camo on a black shirt, I should say. And this is the camo white, so it's a white shirt with a Rockstar logo and camo. And then the Razor tee, which is Rockstar with a razor there. Yeah, you can also buy those in the warehouse for those that like them. I kind of like that, the white with the camo. Might put that on. Keep that on some more, I should say. Yeah, and I like this one too. They're alright. 25% off selected vehicles. August 29th to September 4th, 2017. You get tear through the streets like the villainous prodigy you are with this eclectic selection of imposing machines, all of which are 25% off through September 4th. Anti-aircraft trailer, so 25% off. The anti-aircraft trailer, Karen Technical, the heavy insurgent pickup, the armored box fill, and the BF Raptor. All right, and that's the BF Raptor there in the picture, guys. So that's like the, it's kind of like a half car, half bike, almost kind of sport stunt vehicle, I guess. Yeah, some people kind of like it. It's kind of fun, unique, different vehicle. So that's that. That's the BF Raptor. Now, just so you guys know, the anti-aircraft trailer is good if you like that kind of stuff. It's part of Gun Running, just recent edition, and it's 25% off, so that'll save you some money. The Karen Technical is probably one I don't recommend buying unless you're into that kind of thing, but basically it's an overpriced, well overpriced pickup truck with a mounted machine gun. It's alright, but except for that huge price. And there's far better vehicles around the price and even less. The heavy insurgent pickup is an excellent vehicle, probably one I'd recommend to buy as well. So the ones I see there are anti-aircraft trailer, heavy insurgent pickup, and for fun maybe the BF Raptor for some people. Alright, now the premium race is Gauntlet, and that's from August 29th to September 4th as well. And you can run that, the premium race, good money making. And the time trial is now Casino. Okay, is this one locked to anything? No, it looks like it's not locked to any vehicles or anything. Huh. I don't think I've seen a premium race in a long time that wasn't locked to a vehicle. But maybe they just didn't write it down here. Okay, so that's the time trial, Casino there. Now, unfortunately, guys, as you guys might have noticed, I'm going to switch over here. There is no discounts this time. I had to double check this when I first skimmed it over because, unfortunately, as far as I can tell, and I hope I'm wrong, and they just forgot it, but as far as I can tell, there is no double money mode, no double RP mode. Even the new mode, where is it here? Sorry, yeah, there we go. Grand Theft Auto Online Motor Wars. It gives you the description, but it says nothing about it being extra money. So usually these would be double money modes, but I'll have to check it out. But it seems like there's no double money mode this week. But I guess they hope that they have our attention with just simply Smugglers Run coming out. Yeah, but I prefer having double money modes. But I was hoping they'd bring back the gun running cells or continue on with the car warehouse double sales. That would help out a lot of people to afford these aircraft. Yeah, too bad. All right, guys, let's head back in game. All right, guys, let's head down to our clothing store here, and in my game at least, the t-shirts, just so you guys know, did not show up in my inventory, in my wardrobe, and I found a few of them do this. There seems to be no consistency with Rockstar. One shows up in your wardrobe, in your inventory already, and others you have to go to the store and buy. Hey. Welcome. Anything you need? Just ask. All right. I need special t-shirts. Rose tops right here. Perfect. All right. Okay. Everything's on sale. Let's see. Is it special shirts, right? Designer, work shirts, t-shirts, special tops. Okay. So now we go down here. Now I already checked this at my office, and there was nothing there. But now I go into unlocks, and now as you can see, there is some ones with stars on them. The Razor T. There's the one Razor T right here. All right. I think that's made in the UK on it. And black Rockstar camo. Cool. Yep. If you have any questions, that's cool. Here. And there should be a white one in here too. I just passed by it. There it is, right here. All right. I'm gonna put that on. Okay. So I just wanted to show you guys. Oh, I should buy the others too, shouldn't I? Yep. Yep. Because of the same reason I just said to you guys. Is that they don't show up in your inventory unless you actually add them in here. So that means that if you don't want a certain one in your inventory, you don't have to add it in. Yeah. And you just leave out one if you wanted to. Things like that. Very cool. So let's head over. Alright, well, one of the things I wanted to also mention to you guys too was there's also flight school available. Here it is right here. Right at LSIA International Airport. Okay, just a quick little note. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already finished it. It's old news, but I did want to mention to you guys that this year is the busiest year in Grand Theft Auto Online ever. So there's a lot of new players out there. So if you're new and you wanted to learn some flying skill, for the Smugglers Run, I suppose, you can also go to the LSIA International Flight School right here, San Andreas Flight School. Okay, and it actually works out pretty good. The first time that you play it, I believe it has a bonus. So most players, I think, come out to about 200,000 or 300,000 if you complete all the missions. I think there's about 10. You only have to get bronze level to get the bonus and all that. It's better, of course, to get the higher levels and unlocks and things like that. But actually, you can get through it pretty easily, and with just bronzes, and it actually comes out with a really good payout, and it'll get you some flight skill for those of you that are new. So I just wanted to mention that because it's kind of old news that people might forget exists. All right, let's go on. Alright everybody, welcome back. That's pretty cool, Newswire. Yeah, I liked it all around, except for, like I said, the lack of a double money mode that I'm missing, unless there's some kind of a typo. I'm hoping there's a typo, but I think there's a 1% chance of that. I think there is no double money mode. Now, if you guys have any account targeted sales, if you remember we talked about those in previous videos, I hope you guys remember the account specific sales, feel free to put them in the comments or let us know, or send them to my Twitter or something like that. But, let me know, because it seems like I can't see any, and it seems like nobody so far seems to have them. So it's kind of odd. There's no double money mode. not much in the way of sales aside from those few vehicles, and not much in the way. I haven't read anything about any account specific sales, and I can't seem to find any either. So kind of interesting stuff that way. I don't know, kind of disappointing that way, but hopefully they'll have some new sales and on this new stuff, expensive stuff, and some new ways to make money. Hopefully in the next couple weeks, in the next sale, I suppose it'll be next week's. Yeah. So I did want to also show you guys my buzzard here. It's just my standard CEO buzzard, and I noticed a little bit of an upgrade here today when I was doing some quick grinding, just getting a little bit more cash. I noticed that how it has the tinted windows now. So, not sure what's with that, or if that's the way they'll be from now on, but it did not have tinted windows beforehand. So that's kind of a new addition now. Now, there is some new things with some of the new helicopters, that new tiny one as well, It's kind of sleek and whatnot, but I didn't expect to see anything with the buzzard. So a lot of people have noticed little things like that showing up. Alright guys, so onwards, on to the other news. So a little while ago, I'm kind of disappeared there for a little bit because I was just kind of grinding away for money. Unfortunately, Rockstar took some of my money, rather disappointing, so I kind of showed that in another one. I'll show you guys here in just a second here. Show you guys a quick clip. Yeah, I lost about 2.2 million. I think it was 2,174,000, something like that. So that was unfortunate. GTA dollars by minus 2,174,262. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we have some of the new hangars that are in the new game, so we can have a look at that. So they're in my previous episode, but not everybody watches the regular episodes. But you can find those in the Maze Bank foreclosures, same as they have the bunkers and the motorcycle clubs. Okay, you can go in here and just simply select it by hangars. And there's only 5. I might do a video, but it's not, there's not really a whole lot of selection to do a video on, really. 3 in the base, which is kind of cool because we can now access the base. I think that's the coolest thing. I think it's awesome that you can now get in there and they'll open the gates for you, and you can fly over it without stars and everything if you own one of those bunkers. Okay, and a variety of prices that we covered in our other videos, but maybe I should go through them. So the cheapest one would be right here, 1.2 million, an LSI Hangar A117. Okay, and then we have 1.5 million. And of course, you need a bunch of upgrades, easily $1 million plus, typically, for the aircraft bay, just so you guys know. Okay, and then upwards up here. Okay, and then you've got the Fort San Cudo Hangar 3497 at the end for $2,085,000, and then you've got the end one on the other side, on the left side, and that's 2.6 million, and then the middle one right here for 3.2 million. All right. So that's how you do all that, and then we've got new vehicles that we already had a look over, but you guys should have a look in the Warstock and Elitas, and as well as a new supercar as well. Yeah, the Vision, right there. Okay. Oh, let's have a look at that price too. That's $2.2 million and 50,000, just for those that are curious. So it's not a very cheap DLC, but a lot of people didn't expect it to be. It is aircraft after all. Right. Now, getting to those hangars. I'm just going to go buy a hangar actually, so we'll be doing that for our next episode. But there's our one hangar here at the end, so you guys can see that over here. Okay, and that's our one at the end of the hangar 1 there at LSIA. Oh, maybe I should give you guys a better look than that. And the 3 at the Army base. And that one. And the other LSI one would be this Pegasus hangar right here. I thought I'd show you guys that because these might be some of the more popular ones, being that they're inexpensive, a little bit less. Might want to start with that one, but it's up to you depending on how much money. So I might recommend financially, I might recommend one of these 2. But to be honest with you, I think the coolest thing is that Fort San Cudo basis that you can now get in and out of there. Now, the other thing I did want to say to you guys, though, is the social club money. So, they were supposed to give us the $200,000 to the social club. Very few to nobody got that money. So it seems to be kind of a mystery as to what happened. And then Rockstar kind of disappeared talking about it, didn't say anything else about it. And then they re-announced that it was coming out at a later date. And then nobody got it again. And then I haven't heard anything else since then. So, unfortunately, I wanted to get you guys some answers. I have gotten a couple comments of asking about the money, but it's never shown up. Now, next to that, some people have got a Smugglers run. Bonus money. Some people have gotten up to $1 million when they pop in as bonus money. Very rarely. It's kind of strange as to who gets what and why. But anyway, some people have gotten that. That would have been nice to get that, but I did not. And then on top of that, unfortunately, as of Friday and Saturday, this last weekend, lots of people started logging in, and you guys might, if you haven't logged in a few days, to find out you were negative money. So there was basically a money sweep on those days. And that cleaned up all the what Rockstar considers to be illegitimate money. So that would be cheater money, modder money, things like that. Okay. Now, like I said, I might have said before, I'll say it again. It doesn't mean you were cheating or modding or nobody's accusing you of it. In fact, when you get in trouble with Rockstar, they ban you temporarily or they ban you permanently. So if it just says you've adjusted money, nobody's accusing you of anything, or else you'd be in more trouble. Basically, it just says that you came across that. Now, that said, a lot of people are arguing that it was legitimate money. So there's a lot of people claiming it was legitimate money, and quietly in the dark alleyways of the internet, a lot of cheaters are saying that they were fine. So a lot of people are kind of confused. The cheaters are claiming they're fine, and I do believe them because there's enough of them saying it. And on the flip side, a lot of seem to be legitimate players are complaining that their money was taken. So, I don't know, guys. I'm telling you all this because nobody's sure. I'd have to assume the worst, that it's gone, that Rockstar took your money and my money, and it's gone, if this has happened to you. But, we can hope it's a bug. And some people do hope it's a bug. Some people think that there was bugs recently with the last double RP events with the import and exporting, and we talked about that in our previous video, in our previous news. And some people think it was related to that the anti-cheat system was picking up the bonus money from the last couple of weeks wrong and as illegitimate money. So there's a chance that Rockstar is going to fix it. There's a chance Rockstar is going to give money back, or a bonus money back. It's hard to say. But that's just my personal guess based on past history. Okay. All I know is that the amounts don't add up. You guys seen for me, I had 2.4 million taken. I don't really understand the amounts. We've ran into hackers in the past. I've got at the beginning episodes, like over a year ago, 600,000, and then later 5 million. Just so you guys know, that's like a drop in the bucket. I've made over the 20 million with the Carware, so that's not a big difference. But I always hoped I could clean it out. So I'm kind of happy that Rockstar got rid of that. Why it's 2.2 of all the amounts, I have no idea. But I'm happy about that. But I'm disappointed in the timing. I really think that Rockstar should have. I think I've said this in my regular episode, but I think that's bad PR choice. Like, why would you do that to people right before the DLC? They should have done it a week before or the week after, in my opinion. It's just the right way to do it. And a lot of these legitimate players, they might think it's legitimate, but maybe it was a modder and stuff. Like, that happens if you guys watch any of the videos, and we talked about them in the previous months, that it can happen really fast when these things happen. Like, before you know it, when you're going down the street, you're in the middle of a mission, people have already affected your money by millions in some of these recent events. So they might not have realized that they were carrying that money with them, or forgotten about it, or both. So I feel their pain, but just so you guys know, I'm not blaming them. I kind of blame Rockstar, because of course they're counting their money, and of course they might have forgotten it, and they're right before the DLC, and they're saving it, and you do that then. That's just, to me, it's a cruel move, and going to upset a lot of players. Yeah. So you guys can Google that if you wanted to learn more about it, but unfortunately there's a lot of sad stories out there about it. So I'm almost, I lost 2.2 million, which is not cheap, a lot more than a lot of people lost, but I'm not complaining, because lots of people lost more, $5 and more million than that. So. And maybe it cleaned up our money a little bit better, so that's good. All right. So I think that's all the news, guys. So Social Club, hopefully we're going to see some money. My guess, again, my opinion, because Rockstar doesn't tell us anything, but my guess would be that we're going to see some bonus money soon. Look at all this expensive new DLC we've got going on now with the Smugglers run and everything. And no bonus right now. It's almost certain they're going to give us some sales and some bonuses coming up around the corner. It's hard to say next week or next month or two, but it's going to be coming. Plus, on top of that, the Social Club being all messed up with no gifts and tons of people asking about it, waiting for it. I imagine there's got to be some kind of weird bugs or glitches, and hopefully Rockstar, usually in the past, when Rockstar has these problems, they usually increase it. So instead of 200,000, we might see, I don't know, 1 million or 500,000. They've been kind of cheap though lately. Probably be like 250,000, 300,000 or something. We can hope though, right? Right. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm the Mist and Sock. Take care. We'll see you again next time for a hangar. We're gonna bring our plane right inside it. I can't wait. Yeah, can't wait. Yeah, I don't know if those tinted windows are a bug or if they're gonna stay, but I kind of like that bunker or the buzzard look. It's kind of sharp. Yeah. At least I've never noticed that like that before. Alright, take care, everybody. We'll see you back soon for a regular episode where I buy a hangar. We'll go through some more. And if I find out more about the money, and anything else, I'll see if I can do a news episode as soon as I can.
I don't know if you're saving up that crystal for personal consumption.
Oh no, for a hangar.
It looks pretty. But you need to sell some of it before they can make any more.
Perfect.
You get me?
Yeah, I get you.
Good. Okay, T out.
Alright, for once. Thanks for the code call, GT. Woo. No money, don't double money mode, so yeah, I'm not going to answer the call, man. No double money mode, so I'll take the meth sale. and then go buy a hangar. Maybe. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Jump, 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 jump. My poor plane. Nick of time. Yeah, I'd say. All right. My poor plane. Oh. Didn't really do much damage though, just a faceplant. I thought he could take that jump. I was wrong.